Okay, so three of our key findings. The first being that OHTs were evolving at different paces, and each was at a different stage of progress in relation to key areas of development. Secondly, despite differences in evolutionary trajectory, there were shared contexts, structures, and cultures that both forwarded and frustrated progress across OHTs. And a third, there were overlaps, but also key qualitative differences between what OHTs were supposed to be doing, and the supposed is sort of enshrined in the ministry's 8 building blocks for OHT maturity. So there were sort of differences between that and what we were actually observing them doing on the ground, right? So what was important to them on the ground. So what all these suggestions have in common, perhaps, is the importance of a shared framework across all OHT members. So a collaboratively developed vision that is translated into locally meaningful and provincially aligned priorities that are then well communicated and revisited continuously, just to ensure that everyone is still on board and understands things the same way, right? Might be the way to go, yeah. Okay, these are recommendations from policymakers. Continuously reaffirm and communicate the vision for all OHTs, commit to long-term guidance and funding, improve communication between policymakers and OHT supports, revisit the building block framework to better reflect the different components of integration readiness and OHT's experience on the ground. So in essence, it's a recommendation that policymakers develop, communicate, and reiterate a singular vision to OHTs that shows the way, whilst also acknowledging the importance of allowing OHTs to interpret that vision in locally meaningful ways, while simultaneously working towards eliminating the systemic handicaps and committing, most importantly, it seems, to long-term funding.